cheapest games on the internet, check out G2A in description and use the code ECHO at checkout. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome back today to a Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.12.0 full showcase. I am here today on my Apple iPad. I'm going to be showcasing every single feature, item, block, mob and so much more that was introduced in the biggest MCP update we've had yet. Also in description I have a link to my website where you guys can see all these features in case I do miss something, and also read a little bit more about them as well. So the link is in the description. Now before I get into this video, if you guys have any issues or you're struggling with a specific feature, whether it be enchanting, brewing and stuff like that, leave a comment down below on what you really are struggling with. And I'll make a detailed video and teach you everything you need to know. So let's get into this. The update is available on your iPad, your iPhone or your iPod, and it soon will be available on Android users. It's not yet reached the Play Store. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off with the boring things. They're not even boring, they're just things that you need to know. So I'm going to go to play, I'm going to go to new, and I'm simply going to create a creative world. Hopefully we get a good spawn here. This will do me, just so I can teach you the basics of changes. Now as you guys can see on screen straight away, we have a lonely button on the right hand side. This button is in fact the jump button. We now have a manual jump, but we still have the automatic jumping, which I will teach you more about in just a bit. But yeah, it's the jump button. Now, as for sprinting, how do you sprint? You simply double tap the arrow going forward, and this will sprint. You don't have to walk like this everywhere you go and be frustrated. We finally have sprinting, and it's very, very useful. It's going to be great for servers, parkour, and so much more. You'll also see a lonely button in the middle of the arrows. This lonely button is in fact the crouch button. I'm going to teach you how the crouch button works because it's a little bit easier if I change the view. So if I go into settings, options, and I change this view all the way, if I tap the button, we're crouching. We're not crouching, we're crouching. We're not crouching. And what is crouching used for? This stops you having the ability to fall off blocks off the end. So this is good for the nether, so you don't fall and die in lava. It's good for exploring, so you don't fall in lava anyway, or fall off heights. Because if I simply disable it, if I go to this way and I simply disable it, I'm going to fall down. So that is what that is used for. You'll also notice that we have more inventory space. We now have more inventory space. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 slots now instead of the default 4 or 5, which really wasn't enough space for survival or creative. It's not quite 9 like on Minecraft PC or on console version, but it's still very, very useful, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it as well. Sadly, they did not introduce music, so they're the basic changes. I'm going to go into settings now and show you guys the settings changes, and then we'll get into the more exciting features like blocks, items, and survival features as well. So settings, let's go to options. In here, I just showed you this. We have the default first person, we have the third person behind, and the third person in front. So you guys can see your glorious skin now, which I think is a great addition. I don't know why this was never introduced, but I absolutely love it. As you guys can see, the jump button in action right there. In here, we have the difficulty changer. I'm not sure if this is already available, but this is peaceful all the way down here, and this is hard. But I'm just going to leave it on here for now. They didn't introduce any music. We still have sounds, but music isn't available as of yet. That's coming in the next update. I can't change my skin here. Going into the controls, they changed quite a bit. Now at this current time, you can see on the right hand side I have the jump button, and on the left hand side I have the sneak button. You can in fact change this. If I go in here and I swap them around, the right hand side is going to be the crouch, and then the left hand side is going to be my jump. This is down to personal preference, but after playing on my Android device for so long and 0.12 beta, I highly suggest keeping jump on the right. It's a little bit easier, very easier to control. So I suggest that, but again, it's down to personal preference. So you guys might want to be different. So yeah, what else did they change in here? Oh yeah, the auto jump. Now, after playing so long on Android as well, keep auto jump enabled. That's disabled. This is enabled. Keeping it enabled means that it will still jump on its own in certain areas. But if you jump on your own, like manually, you override any type of jumping, so keep it on. It's very useful. Trust me, keep it on. They have a keyboard layout, which I really haven't used. For example, I could attach my keyboard. I haven't used it on my iPad yet. And they have a controller layout. As you guys can see here, the controller layout is very similar to the console version. So if you play console version, but you're checking out iPad, don't change these settings. I recommend keeping them the same. But you can mess around with them if you want to. It's something else for personal preference. But they're very easy. They did a lot with the controller layout. A lot. Now, I know a lot of people want a tutorial on how to attach a controller to iPad. You do need to be jailbroken if you want to use a PS3 or a PS4 controller. But I believe if you buy a third-party controller, then you don't have to be jailbroken. But these controllers can cost like £60 to $100. So I'm going to try and do a tutorial for you and show you guys how it works. So look forward to that as well. So yeah, they did a lot of changes in there. So let's get into the exciting stuff. Enchanting, brewing, and so much more. So let's go with in here first. So as you guys can see, we have a golden apple. We have a god apple. We have, where are they? Beetroot seeds, which I'll talk about in just a second. Let's start off with these. So the golden apple. All right, maybe with these golden apples now, we might see some UHC servers on Minecraft Pocket Edition. Golden apples are made with ingots. This is the normal golden apple. It gives you regeneration. It's great in some basic combat, or great for just using it in the nether or something like that. This one, however, is the god apple, the enchanted apple. You can call it the notch apple, whatever you want to call it. This bad boy takes a lot to get. You need to make this with 8, yes, 8 gold blocks around the outside, and then in the middle you have an apple. This will take you a long time to get, and this gives you like ultra crazy like potion effects. I think it's like strength, I think it's like speed, it's like regen, and so much more. So yeah, maybe we can see some UHC servers. They introduced beetroot seeds. However, the beetroot seeds now, you don't get them naturally from harvesting this, which is just normal farm. You find them in villages now. Now, I can't seem to find a village close to me, but oh well, I'm not too disappointed. But you guys can explore that as well. And actually, I think I missed one more feature. I actually did miss one more feature before I carry on here. In options, in here, I missed the FOV. I missed the FOV and one other thing. All right, so the FOV, this is field of view. Now, field of view has been on PC for a very long time. It defaults to around about there. If you zoom in all the way out, this means that you have more awareness and you can see around you. Now, a lot of people use this in Hunger Games. They use it in UHC, so they have more understanding of their surroundings. However, if you options and you go all the other way, it zooms all the way in. So maybe you've seen something in the difference and you're unsure if it was a village or in online if it was another player. Zoom all the way in and you'll actually be able to see in great detail. It's kind of like Optifine on PC. I don't recommend using this all the time because as you guys can see, it's hard to see close to you. But it defaults to around about there, and that's where I leave it. The other thing is the hide GUI. They actually introduced this. I think it's pretty much just for screenshots. It's hard to know where buttons are and stuff. I think it's just pretty much for screenshots. Maybe you found something, you want to take a good screenshot. That's pretty much it. And on the top right is where you need to enable it and disable it. So let's enable it because I can't see a thing at all. So continuing with the items and features, I just made sure you guys understand the FOV. Also in here, they introduced where is it? Golden carrot. They introduced the watermelon. It's called the glistening watermelon, but it's called watermelon to me. We have the blaze. Here we have the nether wart, and we have the blaze powder. Blaze powder is used for making potion of fire resistance, I believe. No, blaze is used for making strength potions. And then you've got the magma cream. If I grab some magma cream real quick. This is used for making fire resistance. They're great for the nether. Again, if you need me to teach you about potions, I can simply do that. You start off with the nether wart and then you move on. We have the golden carrot, the glistening melon, we have the golden nugget, we have the blaze rod, which turns into blaze powder. Again, these are just the basic changes I want to make sure you guys are all fully up to date with. And I believe now making books, to make books, an enchanted book, you need to use leather from a cow and not just paper on its own from sugarcane. So yeah, that's something new as well. We also have a bunch of this. Now I'm going to switch to survival in a bit, so I'm going to just give myself a bunch of XP. This is XP the #1 wanted thing. I think it's great. Mining ores is going to be useful. Cooking things, killing mobs and stuff like that. Just do a bunch of this. I'm sorry if it's really loud for you guys. But yeah, XP, it just comes to you. As you guys can see now, you just throw it on the floor. Let's just do this. Oops. There you go, and it should come to me now, as you guys can see. The XP orbs. Along with the XP, we also got a horrendous amount. Like, we got so many different amounts of books, different enchantments. True fact is, Minecraft Pocket Edition now has more enchantments than console version. We have enchanted books for all tools, fishing, and so much more. So that's pretty awesome. Here we've got, let's just see. We've got Protection, Protection 2, Death Strider, which is used for going underwater fast. We have here Sharpness, Bane of Arthropods, Knockback, and so much more. Also, I believe I may have missed one thing. Haha, we missed something. All right, here we have Rabbit's Foot. Rabbit's Foot is linked to rabbits, and this is only accessible in creative. It's used for making rabbit stew, I believe, or potions, but you can't get it in survival yet, which is kind of sad. But I guess it's kind of a teaser on what to expect in the next update, so look forward to it. In here, we also had the potions. I'm going to grab some potions and show you guys real quick. Which one should we grab? We'll grab the potion of Jump Boost, which again is linked to rabbits, so you can only access that via survival. And we'll also grab ourselves. Let's just grab the strength one. All right, so when I drink these, above me, you are about to see the new status effects. Now, the status effects are incredible because instead of you having to go in here to check what effect you have, what happens is it will wear thin, meaning it'll start to pulse, it'll start to flash faster, and then it'll disappear when it's wore off. It's so much more useful. This is also being introduced to Minecraft PC in 1.9 as well. And it's about to be nighttime, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to sleep, so I don't have to deal with any of the mobs just yet. So I love the status effect. I think it's an incredible feature for Pocket Edition versions. So yeah, you can, as you guys can see here, we have the super jump. If we have swiftness, we'd be super fast and stuff. So yeah, I think it's a great addition. So I think that's everything in the first section of creative. Again, we're just going through the basics. Obviously, we've got the splash potions and stuff like that. All right, moving into more exciting things. I'm going to showcase for you all the new boats. We have all boats corresponding to what type of wood you have. So if you're in an oak area, you can use oak wood boats. Let me just put these down here. So we've got an oak boat, we've got a spruce boat, we've got the birch, the jungle, the acacia, and of course, last but not least, we have the dark oak. So we have boats corresponding to whatever wood you were using, which I think is awesome. The cool thing about Pocket Edition boats as well is you have to paddle with this. So I think that's pretty awesome as well. Let me leave the boat there. Let's not mess around with the boats. So yeah, I absolutely love that feature. Plus, you can have 2 people in there. So like you and a cow, you and a dog, you and a cat. So yeah, enjoy that feature. I absolutely love the new boats. They're awesome. Something else they did as well, the change that they did was also to TNT. Now I love the TNT changes because if I spam down a bunch of these, you guys are going to see that the explosion kind of change. They called it like more explodey. They added more particle effects, added a lot more changes. You guys will see it right now. You guys can see how much damage it does. It's pretty insane, so be very careful with TNT now. Don't mess around too much, just do another one, right? No, it's not going to work, damn it. All right, well, yeah, they did a lot of changes to that. I'm TNT happy. I love TNT. So look how big that was. It's a pretty big explosion. Other changes they did in here. Other introductions they did. They introduced the blaze spawn egg, the gas spawn egg. They introduced the magma cubes. They introduced, where are they? Where are they? They're here. They introduced ocelots. So I better grab myself some food just to show you guys how to tame them as well. This is like a full showcase, by the way, guys. We've got lots more to go through. I'm going to go and spawn the blaze all the way down here. I don't want to have to deal with the blaze, you see, so I'm going to spawn him down here and all these other mobs. So this is the blaze, a nether mob, a ghast, a nether mob. The blaze will drop the blaze powder, the ghast will drop the ghast tier, a magma cube will drop the squishy. I call them like lava squishies, but they will drop you the magma cream. And we got the ocelot. So we're going to go down here and I'm going to teach you about the ocelots because they are used for protecting you from creepers. Creepers are a giant pain. So if I spawn a bunch of ocelots here, and I grab myself some of these, I can tame them. Now you simply need fish to tame them, and you continue to tame them until they're lit up and like loving you and stuff like that. And if you want to be even more beautiful, you can do this. Oops. You can feed, oops, let's not hit them too much. Let's feed you, and then let's feed you, and they should make a beautiful little baby, which is awesome. Again, they're used for protecting you from creepers and stuff like that, so I absolutely love them. We had a baby ginger cat there, which is awesome. So I like that. That's awesome. I love ocelots. Also, I'm going to make you sit now, because if you don't sit, right, can you sit? There we go, sit, and then sit, and then where's the baby one? You gonna sit? No? Come on, sit. I don't know where he's gone. He's a fast little devil. All right, there you go. All right, so moving on to the other features that they did introduce in this section. I believe they introduced more items into creative. Creative was lacking not enough items type of thing. And I don't mean the mod, I'm just talking about it didn't have enough items, so they introduced a lot. Obviously, they have new fishing as well, which is the enchanted fishing, but I'll let you guys explore that. Now we move on to the exciting things. All right, I'm going to show you guys pretty much everything they introduced. So here we have the brewing. We have 3 different anvils. I'm going to teach you about them. We also have here, where is it? We have this, which is the flower pot. We have the enchantment table. Now I'm going to teach you about the enchanting. If you guys want some advice, this is how you make the most efficient enchantment table. You just simply only need 14 bookcases. So one goes here, one goes here. You don't need to do the corners. You don't need to do there. So you go and you do 3 at the back, and then you go 1, 2, and oops, not there. So 1, oops, not there. 1, 2, 3. So there's 4. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this will give you the max enchanting. So save your resources. That's how you do it. I'm going to break down a bunch of this though, because we're going to need the land, because I'm going to do a lot of showcasing here. I will switch to survival as well, guys, and show you what the survival looks like, just so you guys have an understanding of the survival aspect as well. I just want to get rid of all of these so I can showcase some things. All right, so the anvils. All right, anvils are a great addition. These are used for combining books and stuff like that. So we have the normal anvil, which is this one. We have the damaged anvil, which can go here. No, you're not going to go there. You're going to go here. Please sit down. Why are you a giant pain? Sit. There we go. All right, so this one will go here. Move! Damaged anvil, and then we have a very damaged anvil. Now, anvils take 4 damage, so if you really want to be cruel to your friends and they're in a hole somewhere, you put this there, it's going to do damage to them, but it will also do damage to the anvil. Here we have flower pots. I'm going to move you out the way real quick. There we go. I'm going to put the flower pot there, and I'm going to get something and put it in my flower pot. Something I love about this is you can put cactuses in there, and they look absolutely beautiful. I love them. They're a great addition, and I'm sure you guys are going to love them as well. So brewing. All right. I'm going to teach you all about brewing in just a second and how that all works. I'm just going to put an anvil there as well, so you guys are fully aware. Make sure I don't miss anything at all. There is no item frames yet, which is kind of sad. They have removed the nether reactor core, because you don't need it because we have the nether. I'm not sure if they added like these skulls and stuff. I think they may have introduced them. Wither skeleton skulls are accessible in creative, but not in survival from wither skeletons yet. Maybe in the next update they'll introduce the wither. Who knows? I would love to see it, because I think it would be a great addition overall. But as of yet, it's not there. I think that's pretty much all them. All right, blocks. They introduced some new blocks. I'm going to go to the nether in a second. But they introduced a whole bunch of new blocks here. Introduced the nether brick slab. They introduced the netherrack. They introduced the soul sand. They introduced, of course, quartz, which is great for XP and stuff like that. I don't think there's anything else that I missed out there. All right, moving on to the exciting things. We have obsidian. All right, obsidian is used for making the nether portal. Something people have wanted for a very, very long time. So I'm going to create the portal real quick and show you what it's all about. So to make a basic portal in Minecraft, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you've got 1 and 2. This is the basic portal. If you want to save resources, you can take out each corner like this, and then like this, and then you can light it up, and you're ready to go inside there. However, what I love about the Pocket Edition devs is they introduced the giant portals. Now, these giant portals are phenomenal. All right, you can make them 22 by 22, and I'm going to showcase you how big you can make them. I'm just going to make an absolutely huge one. Please sit down. There we go. All right, so I'm going to make this an absolute huge portal. You can make it as big as you want. That is fully down to you. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to 1, 2. Oops. Let's just get up here real quick. You can make a huge portal. 23 by 23 is the max, and I'm pretty sure servers are going to enjoy these as well. More to mess around with for server owners and stuff like that. So let's go to here. I love the range as well of how big you can make the portal. Is that we've got a piggy. We got Ruben. Oops. All right. Now you're done. It's only downside to not having a controller when you're used to one. So as you guys can see, we have a huge portal. And if I light this bad boy, we have giant portals, absolutely huge portals. Again, 23 by 23 is the biggest you can make them, but they're awesome. Before I do showcase you guys the nether and what that's all about, I want to grab something special for you guys that they did introduce. So I'm going to grab this. I'm also going to need to grab myself iron blocks. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about now. They introduced iron golems and snow golems. All right, so let's start off with the snow guy. These will attack zombies, so they're great to have in your area. So to make this guy, oh, there we go. As you guys can see there, I don't know why his face is on the side. He looks really, really creepy there. That's like, I think that's a bug. He's not meant to be on the side. That's definitely a bug. That's a bug, guys. He's not meant to be on the side. But yeah, he will go off on his own adventure. They will attack zombies, which I will show you. This is how you make an iron golem. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron blocks. So it can take a little bit of time to get. And then let's just do this. And as you guys can see there, they are used for attacking zombies. So if I grab myself some zombie spawn eggs, I'm going to show you how it works. Let's just spawn this here. As you guys can see, they're all attacking him. Even the snow golem attack him as well. But they're awesome. I think it's awesome. He just killed the snow golem. R.I.P. snow golem. I think it's because he hit him. But yeah, they're used for protecting villages, which I love. Now, talking about villages, the last thing I need to showcase before we go to the nether is on Pocket Edition, they have an exclusive for only a little bit until Minecraft PC is updated. And this is to do with zombie villages. They have like different layers of them. How can I explain it? I'll show you guys real quick. Let's just show this. So let's just cover this up real quick so I don't have to worry about the animals dying, the zombies dying. I'm going to showcase this for you guys. So let's just go down here. I'm going to go down here myself. I'm going to have to grab myself a villager spawn egg, which is this one. I'm going to spawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just spawn a bunch of villagers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn a bunch of zombies as well. Because they changed zombie villages in this. Now this is going to be pretty loud. I'm going to have to kill a bunch of them off. But I'm just going to let this happen. Basically what happens is zombie villages have their own like layer type of thing now. The layers they have is that like they're changed. I think has one turned yet? I don't think any of them has turned yet. If I just wait, let me try this again. I'm just going to do one villager. Let me just grab myself a sword real quick. Grab this. Don't know why I grabbed that one. Of all the ones I could have grabbed. I'm just going to keep one zombie in here and I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So just kill all of these real quick. And kill all of them. I'm going to switch the game mode to hard, because if it's on hard, they will always turn into a zombie villager. So grab my villager spawn eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. What will happen is they will turn into a specific zombie villager. So for example, a librarian would have like a ripped white top. Obviously the same for the corresponding colors and stuff like that. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Look, as you guys can see, there he is. There he is. Obviously we have baby zombie villages now. We have like baby pigmen and stuff like that. But it looks awesome. I think it's absolutely incredible. I love this feature. They did a great job with this. As you guys can see, they did an absolutely awesome job with it. And I'm pretty sure you guys will definitely agree as well. So yeah, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that. I've got it on my website. I'm just making sure I don't miss anything at all. Obviously, they have hunger and experience, which I will switch to survival and show you guys. Critical hits with obviously attacking and stuff like that. Brewing, I will teach you about that as well. Weather, we now have rain, snow, and thunderstorms. And we also have charged creepers. Charged creepers they're evil, so stay away from them. That happens when lightning hits a creeper. I better grab myself another bed too. Just because I don't want zombies to start attacking me when I switch to survival. I may or may not rest near mobs. Okay, let's try it there. There we go. So yeah, weather. As for rain, it doesn't rain in a snow biome. Sorry, it doesn't rain in a sand biome, and it doesn't rain in a savanna biome. These are classed as like dry wells, so they won't rain there at all. Great for building in. It doesn't rain in a snow biome. It snows, pretty obvious, and thunderstorms are pretty random, but happen in pretty much all type of biomes, and a lot in sea, or at sea. They'll happen a lot there. Rabbit's foot just for survival. Bottle of enchantment just for creative only. I'm making sure I don't miss anything at all. Redstone dust for brewing and stuff like that. I don't think I miss anything. Wither skeletons, they will do damage to you and give you the wither effect. I think that's pretty much all of it. So we're going to go to the nether now, and then I'm going to switch to survival and showcase the features in survival so you guys have a little bit of an understanding. So let's head to the nether, and hopefully we can find a nether fortress. Oh, we spawned right next to one. So to teach you guys about the nether fortress to start... Whoa, he's dying. DJ. Aw. So the nether fortress itself is pretty useful. Now here you're going to find blazes and nether. You're going to find blazes. You're going to find wither skeletons. You're going to find pretty much everything here. You'll also inside here find chests. Now the chests will feature diamonds. They will feature gold. They will feature pretty much everything you need in the world. And it's a great addition. So definitely be careful when you go here. But obviously you need to come here for starting off brewing. So let's see if we can find any chests. I'm probably not going to find any because it's probably going to hate me right now. Let's just see if we can find any chests. Come on. I can't access them. But yeah, you find chests in here and stuff like that. The mobs you're going to find in here are going to be with the skeletons, normal skeletons, zombie pigmen who won't attack you unless you attack them because they removed the nether reactor and the nether core and stuff like that. You're going to find obviously blaze, ghast. You're going to find the magma cubes as well. As you guys can see, you have a spawner there. Top tip, to mine XP, use quartz. They're great for XP, but be careful because of the lava. You can't place water here. You can't place a bed here. And this fellow actually has an enchanted sword, so be very careful. He will do damage to you. As you guys can see when you try and sleep, this is a prime example of what happens. It just goes boom. Big boom. As you guys can see, so be super, super careful with this. Like a TNT effect. But overall, I think that's pretty much all the things I need to do. I'm going to get myself out of here before I kill myself. I kind of really don't want to spawn in here in survival. I just want to showcase everything that you guys want to know about the update. It's a long video, I know. Which way did we come from? I think it was this way. Let's just go this way anyway. Nope, it probably wasn't this way. But I'm going to have to make a new portal. Do I? Do I have to make a new portal? Where did we came from down here? Alright, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to switch to survival and showcase everything as well. He's still there. He hasn't died. He's just stuck. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to go through. Alright, so I'm going to go to... Do I place... I've got everything there. Alright, let's go to options. And let's go to quit. Let's go to play. Settings, survival, back, and then go back into the world. Alright, so changes in survival. Start off with, you can see we have the XP bar. XP happens when you kill mobs, you kill animals, you smelt ores, you mine ores, you cook food, everything, guys. You get XP from everything, and it's great for enchanting. As for the enchantment table, how does this work? Well, top one is where the enchanted thing goes, where you pickaxe, or sword, etc. Bottom goes lapis. This is the PC enchanting. You need lapis for this. And then here, here, and here, you'll have 3 outputs in determination of 3 different types of levels. So that could be 5, 8, and this could be 21. If you enchant level 21 at the bottom, here it would tell you like a specific thing that you can get. So for example, this one might say you might get efficiency. This one might say you get unbreaking. This one might say you're going to get silk touch. So that is how that works. Again, if you need a specific tutorial, I will help you. Brewing. All right, in the bottom goes the glasses. You make these with glass. Pretty obvious. In here goes your ingredients. Start off with a nether wart. This will make an awkward potion. Upon making an awkward potion, you can go from that to make a any of the potions as well. At the end of making your potions, you can put redstone in there to make the durability longer. And then you can add gunpowder to make it as a splash potion. And then the anvil in here, you can have 2 weapons, which will then make the output be, I don't know, a full bow. Or you can have a bow in here and a book, and then make the bow infinity, and you can rename them at the top. And then that's pretty much everything you need to know, guys. Again, my website has everything you need to know. I just wanted to make sure you guys were fully up to date with everything. And if you guys did enjoy this video and you would like to see more, I would really appreciate if you could hit that like button. Apart from that, I've been Echo. Have a great day. And as always, I'll catch you next time. Bye!